we're going to talk about functions. And a function is a relation where each input has one and only one output. That means that if we hand it an input, it can only give us one response. It doesn't have to decide, well, which senator do you want? It doesn't have to decide which one of these three things you want. It just knows if you're given this one input, it always gives back out this output. And so to go with that, we're going to look at our states and senators again, that mapping, and we're going to look at this. We're going to say, is this a function? And what we're going to do is we're going to look at the inputs. We're going to look at each input. We're going to make sure, does that input go to only one output? So all we have to do is follow the arrow. So Indiana works just fine because there's only one coming out of it. Washington, there's only one coming out of it. North Carolina, there's only one coming out of it. As soon as we get to Illinois, there's two arrows coming from it. So the answer is no, because there's too many outputs for the state Illinois. So are there mappings then that work? Well, let's try this one. Shrink it down just a little bit. So this is states to populations. And if you look carefully at this one, you'll notice Indiana has only a single arrow coming out of it. Washington, single arrow. South Dakota, single arrow. North Carolina, single arrow. Tennessee, single arrow. All of these have a single arrow, so this is a function. So the last one that we want to look at is, suppose that we have a list of ordered points. So we don't have a mapping, but we have a list of ordered points. So let's say we have -2, 3, -1, 0, 0, -2, 1, -1, and 2, 5. So what we want to look at is all the inputs. So we're just going to list them out. -2, -1, 0, 1, 2. I didn't have any repeats from my x values, so this is a function. If I have another set, let's say that we have 0, 3, 1, 4, 2, 5, 1, 7, and 3, 8. Now when we run through it, there's only one 0. We have a 1. We have a 2, but as soon as I see this second one, that point right there says not a function because we have repeats. So whether you have a list of points or a mapping, you're just looking for arrows and repeats to determine if it's a function or not.